Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. We are going to be diving into some Nuke's top 5. It's been a while since I've actually sat down and took a look at these. For the most part, I love Nuke's top 5. This was a big part of my actual childhood, believe it or not. I used to watch Nuke's a lot. Me and my buddy would watch Nukes all the time, and we would just sit there, get creeped out, freaked out, and all of that phenomenal stuff that, you're normally typically what you do when you watch these kind of videos. Now, obviously, my opinion on the paranormal has changed quite a bit. I'm actually beginning to notice a lot more now of things I just would not notice the first time around, and I think a lot of people are kind of coming around to that too. We're just starting to see things that we just normally wouldn't see at first. So if you like this type of content, want some more content like this continue, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I will try to debunk as much as I can. I'm going to do my utmost best at least. And let's go ahead and dive into the video, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. 10 scary videos for full screen terror.
A woman named Ray says that her family has experienced many strange things since they moved into their new home. Ray says that the house's basement is especially creepy. She says that even on warm days, the temperature down there is always freezing, and she says that she feels like something is watching her when she's down there. Even weirder, the family often hears strange, unexplained sounds coming from the basement.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've had an experience just like this. Yeah, I'm crazy enough. I had an experience just like this. Could not explain it. The only thing I could think of was another family member was down in the basement, and they noticed me on the above them, and they took a broom and started hitting it. But there was nobody down there. Everybody was in bed. And I know everybody was in bed because this was Christmas. Walked all the way to the basement door, and this thing was following me all the way over to the basement door. I looked down into the basement. I didn't see nothing. One of the more bizarre experiences I've ever had. Again, there's a reason why I believe in the paranormal. So now, obviously, I could also say that, the realistic approach would be there was someone in the basement. Heart was in my throat. I did not feel comfortable. I went right back upstairs and got right back into bed. It is very relatable, but again, when it comes to videos like this, that's my first go-to is there could be someone in the basement.
But things in their house get even weirder after Ray buys her son Andrew a creepy large Elmo balloon. You see, the balloon seems to move around the house with a mind of its own.
Babe, come here.
It was the fact that music was added as you saw its foot get stuck on the ground and then move over really quick, like it was stepping out of the way.
It's the balloon. It's just keeps going down to the basement.
Inexplicably, the balloon often just seems to head directly toward their basement door.
Literally stopped at the basement door again.
Wait a second. Wait a fucking
seems to head directly toward the...
Does this man have a baseball bat? Why the fuck do you have a baseball bat? Oh my god, man. Calm down. It's a balloon.
Weirdly, Ray says that the balloon will only enter the basement door if her son follows after it.
Andrew.
So the obvious thought here is, well, it's just a balloon caught in a draft and doing balloon stuff. But things get even weirder, because it seems the creepy Elmo balloon isn't content to only roam the downstairs. One night, the family dogs start going nuts, and Ray goes to investigate. What she finds chills her to her core.
Babe.
Quiet. Quiet.
Dude, at this point, I would have laughed so hard if the guy just took his bat and just bashed its face in and you just see it fly back down the stairs. Oh, that'd have been comedic genius. Oh, this is set up.
What the?
Yeah, this is...
So now
This is 100% set up. Even their reactions to the lights turning off were so underwhelming. Okay, if you believe this thing is actually possessed and it just walked up the stairs and then the lights turn off, you ain't just gonna be like, what the fuck? The thing's getting its face bashed in by me in real life if I think it's haunted. I wouldn't think a balloon like this is haunted. It's obviously losing a lot of helium and it's just kind of going everywhere. But also, I think there could be possibly something attached to it that they're kind of pulling on to make it go up the stairs. And again, the timing had to be perfect when the lights would turn off. I really don't buy this at all. It feels too perfect. It just too perfect.
The obvious question is, why doesn't she just pop the balloon, throw it in the trash, and be done? But Ray says that her son is very attached to the balloon and refuses to let them take it away. So the creepy Elmo balloon stays. But Ray will soon seriously regret this decision.
Hold on.
But Ray will soon seriously regret the Elmo to
I just want to see
in the
something.
trash and be done. But
I thought it was losing helium. It looks like it gained more helium. I guess they keep filling it up with helium? I don't know. Was it just gonna turn around? Or is it gonna go straight to the basement? The basement door's open. Oh!
did you see it? A straight
It's 100% fake. This is the fakest shit I have seen in a good minute. It's fun. Like, don't get me wrong. That was actually fun. I like the concept of the Elmo balloon having a mind of its own and running through the apartment or the house or whatever. When the second that face showed up, I'm like, that is complete bullshit. And plus, you don't just walk to it. Okay, you see some sort of tall ass lady stick her face around the corner like that, you're not just gonna walk towards it with the camera. You're not gonna go, ah, and then. No, you have a heart attack.
strangely shaped forehead seems to be peeking around the top edge of the basement door. When slowed down, we can even see what looks like a bizarre set of dark eyes and the bridge of a nose.
Yep.
So is Ray's house haunted by an entity that
Nope.
is manipulating this Elmo balloon? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I think the proof is in the pudding.
What the just happened? Now, these next clips are videos that have no real explanation. They were either uploaded without a source or info, or the people in the video just can't explain what happened either. So, in this first video, a woman is riding her bike down a street in Brazil, and then, what the just happened? Now, just a quick note for YouTube content guidelines here, this woman was not seriously hurt, and she actually falls off the bike right behind this post right there. And then the bike takes off for the moon, apparently.
Yeah,
now,
it's
this was
interesting.
sent in as a paranormal video, but I'm thinking the bike got hung up on a cable or something. But no idea why it flies 50 feet in the air. So you tell me.
It's too grainy. That's the problem. It's too grainy, and there could be actual digital effects added in here, possibly, of like the bike flying in the air. Maybe. Let me go ahead and go back and actually see if there's a shadow.
More video, but I'm thinking the bike got hung up on a cable or something. But no idea why it flies 50 feet in the air.
Doesn't even look like the thing had a shadow going down, does it? Again, it's too hard. It's too grainy.
Now this
Yeah, I'm not even seeing a shadow. It doesn't even look like a bike when it lands. Honestly, it looks like just a plain blob of shit.
there. And then the bike takes off for the moon, apparently. Now this was sent in as a paranormal video, but I'm thinking the bike got hung up on a cable.
I mean, that would make logical sense. What Nuke just said, it could have got caught up on something, and the thing got flung up to the air, and then it landed back down on the ground 100%. For a second, I thought it was maybe like there's a motor on it or something, and maybe like it was just going in reverse, and it just flew off from underneath her. I mean, I don't know if it's paranormal. I think something's amiss here, and it's hard to see again because it's so grainy, so blurry. I can't really make out anything. I wouldn't say it's paranormal though.
Cable or something, but no idea why it flies 50 feet in the air. So you tell me. Now this next clip comes from the pipe.
And it looked real enough because the car stopped for the lady, so like that must have actually happened. It's just not paranormal.
Podcast Grown Up Kids, hosted by brother and sister Seth and Jesse.
I'm Jesse,
I'm Seth.
and we're siblings,
We are.
and we have a podcast.
It's not a paranormal podcast, and they've never posted or even mentioned anything supernatural. But then one day, while recording, this.
I am stupid good at the game. What was that?
I don't know, but it scared me.
Yeah. Wait, I'm being so serious.
I don't know, but I'm scared. I sound like a dinosaur. What do we do?
I don't even.
Well, I mean, it looks like they actually got stunned by something they weren't expecting it. I mean, hey, it could have been anything. I mean, it didn't sound like a ghost or a demon, or it sounded like someone, like a child's toy, just going nuts. It seems genuine, though.
I can't even begin to imagine what.
Like the pipes or something?
Okay, so it either sounded like.
I thought someone was playing music. Thank God you were here, because
No.
if that happened while I was home alone, I would have literally pooped my pants.
As you can tell from their reaction, Jesse and Seth have no clue what they just heard, but it totally freaks them out. To this day, they say they have no idea what this sound was, and Jesse says that she has never heard this sound in her home before this incident or since. So you tell me what you think this sound is.
I am stupid good at the game.
That actually might have been some pipes. Yeah, the end, a little bit right there at the end kind of reminded me of something I've heard before, like gears or a pipe kind of going off. Might have been something in her walls
What was
or in the
that?
basement or...
This next video from Brazil was uploaded without a description, and the uploader didn't respond to any of the thousands of comments.
How are these clips higher than the one in the beginning, where it actually was somewhat paranormal, right? Like it was somewhat sort of trying to be creepy. These ones aren't creepy at all. These ones are just like, oh, there's probably a literally a logical explanation for why.
Comments and questions. Now, I have many questions of my own, but we'll get to that after the video. Check it out.
What the fuck is that?
Quê? Moça, tira eu daqui! Ai, ele tá andando! Tá andando, ó! Ele tá seguindo você! Ele tá seguindo!
Just shoved her to the side.
Ui, gente! Olha o pelo dele! Ah, põe a mão! Você tá louco com a mão assim, cara?
What the fuck is that? A sock?
Ah! Que isso? mexeu. Olha o cheiro que tá. Por que você mexeu? Olha o fedor que fez.
What?
Jesus. Menino do céu. Pega isso daí e joga pra lá com a peneira. Pega isso logo. Ai, tá
Is that like a dead animal or a mask or what the
amarrado. Tá amarrado. Puxa pela corda, ó.
Don't you have a pool? Like a... It's a
So
mask.
something weird and kind of scary is sitting at the bottom of the pool. But
It's a Halloween mask with like a wolf tail or something.
what is it? How did it get there? And more importantly, how do you even get in the pool and not notice that thing? Either way, I have no idea what that is. And neither
That is
anyone-
That's 100% like a werewolf mask.
in the video's comments. So tell me what you think it is down in my comments. A spooky tale.
That's all it was.
Maggie Gann says that she has experienced a few strange things around her house.
So in the upstairs of my house, there's 2 rooms. Both of the doors open and close all the time by itself.
So one day Maggie is casually filming a cute video of her cat Onyx, when suddenly something happens
Nice.
that is truly bizarre.
I can appreciate someone naming their pet after a Pokemon.
Now, at first, Maggie doesn't even notice anything odd and even laughs at what she thinks is just the cat being weird, or, well, just being a cat. But when she watches the video back, she notices that the cat's tail seems to be yanked by some invisible force. The video went viral, and no one can really explain just what happened to the cat. But what do you think?
Personally, and again, this is not something I like to accuse anybody of doing. I think there's a string attached to the cat's tail. And the reason why I think that is because afterwards, the cat looks like it's actually trying to grab something that's around its tail. And if you have a small little thin piece of string and you tie it just right, you could easily hide it. And again, she's not really facing the camera off in this corner, which is where the cat was going. I personally think there is something attached to the cat's tail and the cat was trying to get it off. I don't think the cat was expecting the tail to get like yanked like that, so that probably put it on like high alert. But it does look like something was going on there that probably wasn't spiritual. And again, cats and animals normally have a sense about something, right? If we're going by what people normally like to think, and that is animals have a sense of when there's something around. And the cat was focused on its tail. It was focused directly on the tail. It wasn't focused in the corner. It wasn't focused around anywhere else. Like it wasn't, like hunched up and hissing at something that was up in the ceiling. It was focused on something being around its tail. I think it was genuinely a string. See, it's trying to bite.
Unwelcome guest. At the end of last year, French single mother Alex and her son moved into a new home. The house was remodeled from the remains of an old church, and it was built right on top of what used to be an old graveyard. Shortly after moving in, Alex begins to hear the creepy
Are we just supposed to take your word for it?
sound of someone walking through her home. But when she looks, she finds nothing and no one to explain these strange footsteps. Late one night, Alex is lying in bed when she suddenly hears something that is downright chilling.
I was shitting my pants, won't lie. Oh, is that her kid? The cat. Fuck. Fucker. You fucker actually scared the shit out of me. No fucking way did that actually just happen. This cat right here just scared the shit. It was the cat on the keyboard. How much you want to bet? Look at this fucking little cat. This actually, I looked down and I seen this, and that actually scared the shit out of me. Okay. Mentally, I'm not prepared. Holy oh boy. Okay. Notice. This is the first thing I look for in videos like this. First off, none of the animals are freaking out. And if I was certainly a cat, my hair would be... I'd be furless because my hair would have shot off my body if I saw something like this. First, it was the piano. That's what led us downstairs. Then it was the bookshelf, and she immediately turned the camera over to face directly at that chair as if she knew the chair was going to be rocking. I'm already seeing that this is all set up in a particular fashion. Like, she knew the plan. I'm gonna check the son's room, make sure that he's asleep. I'm gonna come downstairs, check on the piano, face the camera at the piano. Then the books are going to fly off the shelf, and then immediately turns around to look at the chair. What's gonna happen next? Okay, we're walking to the chair.
Alex hears a child's voice calling out, "Mama?" from somewhere, even though her son is fast asleep in his room. She hears the voice again from downstairs, "Mama," and she goes down to investigate. Alex is horrified when she discovers the piano in her living room is playing all by itself, and her TV has inexplicably just turned on. Books come falling out of a cabinet, and a chair rocks back and forth, almost as if someone or something is sitting and watching her. Understandably, Alex says she couldn't sleep the rest of the night. But unfortunately for Alex, things are about to get even creepier. One night, Alex returns home from walking their dog. Her son is away at his dad's, and her home should be empty. But as she heads toward the house, she notices something that sends a chill down her spine.
Was there someone in the window? Oh yeah, there is. And it moves off to the side. No, still there. What the fuck was that sound? Hold on. She clearly has a remote of some sorts that can turn on the lights. Because that thing was clicking and the lights were different lights were turning on simultaneously while she was doing this. Did she just low-key give herself away? That she has the ability to turn on and turn off lights? That was interesting. Now they're just flashing.
A dark figure can be seen inside the house, and Alex is frozen in fear as the strange shape seems to head toward her son's room. Luckily, her son isn't home, and the shadow just disappears. Now, no one was found inside the house or on the property. Cut to another night, and Alex and her young son are having a nice, quiet evening at home. Suddenly, this happens.
Where's the cat? Wasn't there a cat underneath that bed?
A teddy bear in her son's bedroom seems to creepily wiggle around all on its own. But the worst is yet to come. One night, when Alex is once again completely alone.
Why is the curtain in front of it? That's my first question. You had something in front of the bear that could completely hide somebody if they wanted to be behind it to move it. And then that moment when you opened it, it got so dark that you could have had a cut scene in there to where whoever was in there could have been completely gone at that point, right? Why would the cat just run away? I don't understand.
Alone at home, the paranormal activity in her house becomes absolutely terrifying.
But the cat wasn't scared at all. The cat went to go check it out, as if it knew someone it knew was behind a curtain and messing around. Yeah, so I just don't. If the animals really do fear the dead and get freaked out over things that are supernatural, you would think the cat wouldn't even want to go in there and playfully like it did. Yeah.
C'est possible.
Okay, you're giving whoever an opportunity to run. Too dark. Yeah. I guess her son's not home this time. Hold on. Hold on. Look at the cats love that room. The cat's running down the stairs. Somebody running straight at me. The cat literally started running down the stairs at the exact same time that she dropped the phone and said someone was running at her. The cat was like running straight down the stairs. Did they come from over there?
With everything that has happened, Alex believes that her home is haunted and is now actively looking for help. But what do you think is going on here? Could the creepy events in Alex's home have anything to do with its history? Perhaps some spirit from the old graveyard that the house is built on? Let me know what you think. Room 2.
Personally, it just feels like that typical kind of setup. Too many things, too coincidental, things that you could easily pull open with strings, move chairs with strings, have easily someone hiding behind something or around something, and then for her to focus on certain things while they could be running away. I mean, there's just too many flaws in the video that just make me not personally want to believe it. It's that typical kind of the house is haunted kind of series that you would get. And yeah, for that reason alone, it's too...
205. A woman named Tracy works at a mid-sized hotel in Pekin, Illinois. Lately, she says that many of the hotel guests have had complaints about one particular room.
Okay, so I'm here at work tonight, and we have workers that come here that work on the railroad. I checked in 5 of them, and the second floor is where they usually go because that's where all the king suites are at. Well, they're all saying, please don't put me in room 205. I'm like, okay, what's wrong with 205? And not one of them would tell me what was wrong with 205. So, how about me and you, all of us, go up to room 205 and see why no one wants to rent that room?
So Tracy films as she heads up to check out the hotel's mysterious room 205.
Okay, walking up there now. Going up the steps. All right.
That's why no smoking allowed. I'm sure the other rooms you can smoke in.
It's like really cold in here, though. Like, really cold.
But it's not
And
freezing
the
temps. I don't
air's
see your
not
breath.
even on. I mean, I don't see anything. So maybe we can sit. Yeah, the air and stuff's not on. Maybe sit in the dark. See if we can hear something. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna probably lose all my views for my people watching, but okay, let's do this. Oh, God. All right, no, I'm out.
Tracy quickly finds out why room 205 is so unpopular. The room is eerily...
So I'm not. It seemed like this was a live stream of sorts. It seemed like it was live. Of course, she had to turn off the lights. I'm not saying she's a liar. I'm not saying she's faking anything. But to me, this comes off like it could be fake. And the reason why it started feeling like it would be fake was because she turned off the lights. And if there was anybody in that entire apartment or that room, not apartment, that room, they could have easily walked up to her while she had the lights turned off and said, "Hey," and she would have had a reaction and then turned the camera around to face the door and then got out of the room. There was I didn't see no like turning around and seeing if anybody was there. No, it was just like straight. The second she heard that, she turned the lights back on, walked out of the room, and that was it. So there could have easily been someone in that room pre-planned before she decided to go ahead and start recording.
cold, and when she turns off the lights, some creepy little voice from the darkness whispers, "Hey."
Oh, God. Hey. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, no, I'm out. Okay. I guess I just got my answer. Oh, my God. Going back to the front.
After many requests from viewers, Tracy says that even though the incident freaked her out, she plans to go back and investigate the room again very soon. The hospital visitor. Reddit user Chosen12803 posted to the Nukes Top 5 subreddit about a strange experience that his sister had while visiting a hospital in Panama back in 2020. Chosen's sister was at the hospital to visit her ailing father. Now, this was during the peak of so hospital hallways were cleared out of all but close family members and essential personnel. However, the woman says that even though she was all alone in the hospital hall, she kept feeling very odd, almost as if someone was watching her. Then she spotted something very creepy at the end of the hall.
Yeah,
Some strange white figure seems to be peeking out at her from the end of the hallway. She films as she heads right toward the bizarre peeking shape.
Why can't you hold the camera still? Yeah. I don't know what it is, but that vibration is hurting my eyes.
When she checks the spot, there's nothing there. Just an empty hall and some medical equipment. But without knowing, her camera did pick up a strange little unexplained moan, almost like a child. But she still can't shake that creepy feeling that she has about the hospital hallway. She films herself as something seems to move her hair around. Now, her hair moves around a bit, but maybe that was just a draft.
And there's
And
that
her
thing
hair
back
is
there
not
too.
where you should be looking in this clip, because did you see it? Back down the empty hall, just over her shoulder, you can once again see some strange tall white figure peeking out at her. But this time, she doesn't even notice. Reddit user Chosen12803 says that
It feels too set up. It feels too perfect. It's too perfect. She has to turn around and face that exact direction where that white thing was seen just to see it like pop back up in the background. I don't know. It just feels too, set up.
his sister sent him the video, and he pointed out to her that whatever was in the hall was still watching her the entire time. AI photobomb from beyond. So this next story requires a
AI photobomb from beyond.
quick bit of explanation. So the phone app CapCut allows you to upload a small picture of a person or object, and then it uses AI to expand the background of the picture, making it larger. The AI creates an imaginary larger scene around the picture and then includes the smaller picture into the larger photo. So just to try the app out, a woman named Geneva put a small picture of her dog and cat sitting on the couch into the app. The app produced an impressive large AI background, but something about it was a bit strange.
Yeah.
For some reason, the program added some unknown AI-generated woman into the picture.
It's weird.
At first, Geneva was confused as to why the AI added some random stranger into her picture. But as she took a closer look at the photo the AI created, she realized that the unknown woman looked almost exactly like her deceased mom.
I mean,
Even stranger, Geneva says that she
even that photo right there looks kind of AI generated. I'm not sure if, like, it looks a little AI generated right here too.
had just had a conversation about her mom
could be wrong.
right before trying this AI photo app. So did the AI somehow tap into something supernatural? Or is it just a very bizarre coincidence? You decide.
I mean, to be honest, to me, it doesn't really look like her mom. The thing that looks remotely like her mom is the fact that she has her hands on her lap and the blonde hair.
Or is it just a very bizarre coincidence? You decide. Waving goodbye. Proud mother Renee Brown is relaxing at home one night with her 1-year-old daughter Maya. Suddenly, the little girl starts to act very strange.
Okay, so we're at home. It's just me and my daughter tonight. I don't know what is going on, but she's acting super weird. She keeps peering over the couch, and it looks like she's looking at something. What's wrong? Like... There's literally nothing there. What are you looking at? Oh my god. Oh.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hey. Hey.
Here you go.
Oh.
Bye.
Maya, what are you waving at? Okay, this is so bizarre. It's like she can see something and she's scared.
When it comes to kids seeing things, I always find it to be a bit odd. I mean, there could be obviously a rational explanation. The little kid might be just seeing something, imaginary friend. I mean, these things aren't really all too, like, rare for kids and stuff, so it's not all too crazy when they think they might see something and they're waving. But it don't matter, because, like, what if there is that possibility there is somebody there and we're just not comprehending it? Like, there's always that part of me that's like, but what if? So it's weird. It's always bizarre.
But
Little Maya is upset and seems to be scared of something or someone on the other side of the room. Maya even waves bye-bye to whatever she sees, seemingly hoping that it will take the hint and just leave. Concerned mom Renee says that she has no idea why her baby was acting that way. She says that little Maya has never done anything like that before or since.
I swear, I've never seen her act like that ever before. It honestly well and truly freaked me the F out. I was so scared. I was home alone.
Renee says that as far as she knows, no one has passed away in the house and that there haven't been any recent deaths in her family. However, she says that she wouldn't mind if the incident was paranormal, as long as the visitor was one particular spirit.
When I was Maya's age, well, I was 2, my daughter's 1, I lost my dad. He was 19 years old. He was very, very young. It was quite horrible, although I didn't understand it at my age that I was. But, I mean, if he was coming to visit her and say hello, happy days. That'd be beautiful.
So, just what do you think was upsetting little Maya? And just who or what was she waving at? Let me know what you think.
Yeah, it's stories like that that kind of make my hair stand up. Makes my hair stand up. Made my legs hair stand up. Yeah, it's always oof. So far, that's my favorite one.
Dead man walking.
Oh, great.
Sage is at work late one night after closing when one of her coworkers glances at the parking lot CCTV cameras and notices something very spooky.
Actually getting wrecked again. You can see this walking.
Yeah, they get like anytime you get in the light, they disappear. So it's only when that is legit. Yeah, because like
It could be a camera malfunction. I mean, there's so many lights around. I'm very hesitant on videos like this with security cameras, and there's so many lights. I mean, it's tough.
that is a person walking.
that for sure is something like. Oh my god.
An eerie, pale, translucent figure can be seen just walking from one side of the parking lot to the other.
Yeah.
Now, the workers have no idea what this could be, and they haven't seen this strange figure again since this incident. Scary videos. So now for something a bit lighter. These are videos that started out scary, but then they took a weird turn toward something completely goofy. First up, this guy was waking up to strange noises in his bedroom late at night, so he set up a motion sensing camera to monitor him as he slept. Around the third night, something showed up.
Dog with his bowl. That's epic.
In this next video, a young woman named Priscilla spots something absolutely terrifying, and it's right next to her head.
I just scared myself really badly. Wait, no, I'm still scared. What's going on? Oh, it's my bun, y'all.
Oh, that's fucking
No,
funny.
babe, you have to
That's funny.
watch this on-
It looked like a person's silhouette.
Let me see. I have tears in my eyes.
In this clip, well, there's no setup. A guy named Miguel pranks his mom with a big, scary fake spider. And it's kinda hilarious.
I've seen this one. Wow.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks
Yeah, that's fucked up.
so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back next
Not only was the spider like massively huge, the fucking thing flew off the wall.
time.
All right, so the little kid one probably wins, I think, the creepiest video on this list. Yeah, what can I say besides? There's just so many videos in this that can be easily logically explained. Too many perfect moments, too many setup feels. There's like when they're going in a certain pattern, you know, they're walking down the stairs, then they look over, look at the piano, then they look back at the cabinet because books fell out, then they turn around to look at the chair rocking. It just feels too perfect for me to not want to just say that looks like it's scripted, set up, and just made to happen in a certain way to make it easier for the filmmaker to hide if there is anybody else in the room. Having said all of that, which one creeped you out the most? You know, there probably was one in there that was like, ooh, if that really did happen, that would have been creepy. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll do more videos like this, and until next time, do take care.
Reactions are nothing new. However, there is one man